thank you for coming back and watching my videos. If you have anything to say after you watch this one, take a look down in the comments and let it all out. Of course, subscribe and like if you also enjoy the content. Finally over. Finally. And what do we have here? We have him talking about the whole situation. Let's see what's going on.
What were the last few scenes? Yeah, that's the thing, right? I don't want to, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I know that it sucks to change, like, stream times, but I legit think I have to. Like, not now, but when I move. Because it's not, I genuinely think it's really bad for my health. It's pretty impossible to do that with the current way that I've been living like this. And I don't know, man. I know it will affect a lot, but I feel like in the long run, it's probably better. Just because, like, I don't know, man. I think it's genuinely affecting my health. Like, like really bad. So yeah, 2025, mid-20s for me. Finally, I know. I'm pretty happy about it. I'm pretty exhausted because I had to do a few like calls and stuff. I've been doing quite a few things, not even like stuff related to my stream work, but like in relation to that. You guys know I've been making like Skype calls because if you want to make international calls, it's easier to do it through Skype. It's actually cheaper. And like I've been trying to check this shit, and yeah, everything is done. It's done. Now all I have to focus on is my Indonesian taxes, which I've been paying off fine anyway. And then like I can save up for projects, I can save up for a new place, pretty much. I can save up for anything I want now, which is pretty nice. I don't know how happy I'm supposed to be honest. I'm happy, but like I might not sound like I'm happy. It's just I don't really know how I'm supposed to act right now, because like it doesn't feel real. It kind of feels like nothing has changed, but maybe next month I'll feel like it has changed because I'll see the fruits of my success of completing that task. But it's not going to be a loss now, which is something. I really don't know how to feel. I really don't. I feel like I should be like extremely happy, but if anything, I just feel extremely exhausted, to be honest. I just feel like exhausted. I don't even feel that happy. I don't know. But like, maybe I should feel happy. I don't know. 2020, which was the government's bank account. That is a thing. Did I say that on stream? I mean, that's true, but I don't know if I said it on stream. I guess I did. Yeah, basically just, it kind of felt like no matter what I do, no matter how much I earn, it was just like going into something that I can't see, which was the government's bank account. But yeah, so from this point onwards, that won't be happening. It will be going into my bank account. Yeah.
So there we go. I wanted to try to get the full grasp of everything. Full everything, because we need to see the full everything. I'm so very glad that Kuro finally doesn't have to worry about that kind of stuff. Finally can be receiving money for himself, because remember he said all the extra money beyond of course expenses and things like that, it was all going into the government account because he had a tax debt, a big tax debt. Now he doesn't have that big tax debt, which is awesome. Whenever you are freed like that, it is a huge weight off your shoulder. He also sank a lot of his gains in buying a home for his mother. Yeah, what he's describing is pretty normal, not knowing how to feel, and then it not really hitting you until the month after when the bank account is showing it. Got to see him on his way to a new chapter. Now, I'm going to say to myself, I can definitely understand how that feels. Back in the day, I was self-employed. Like, I would say maybe 5-6 years ago, I was self-employed. I didn't know how to deal with the self-employment taxes. And then at the end of the year, I realized I actually had to pay self-employment taxes. So, like, you know, you have to do all the withholding and all that kind of stuff. And that was my fault. But I did have a tax debt, and I did make a repayment plan. Took me maybe 5-6 months to pay it off. And yeah, it's a hassle knowing that that money is going to someone else. And it is very nice when you can finally have it as your own. They're existing now. Cutie is awesome. Triggerphish is a new shark-based VTuber, part of Aegislink. What people are saying is basically the blue from Kamiya's Gogo. Basically, you have Dokibird, Sells, Elira, Pandora. Whether you like them or not, they have a good design. Dr. Nova, Goro Gaomi, Tsutsumi Pao. You have Lorelei Locke and Dia Fortuna. And now, the new one is, of course, here, which is Triggerphish from Aegislink. Dr. Nova seems fun to watch, and including the list, dang, she has a lot. Holy moly. Kos, Lilita, La Plume, Akane, Kurosawa graduated, Ezra, Kora graduated, Buchiko retired, Zadame retired, Prawn Sartsi, Lulu, Evergale, Kara Wilderwood, pre-debut, and you know, basically all these people. Kami is Go-Go, always delivers. Their daughters are also pretty, and for the clips I saw of Triggerphish, she sounds super soft and adorable. She's low energy, kind of like Ina, so it's more of a chill streamer, although she does have that chaotic energy a little bit too there as well. So, always good. And of course, like I say, even if you don't like the person, just don't watch them. Don't go and harass. Don't go and be an a-hole in their chat. At least that's my recommendation. You can do as you will, but that is my recommendation at least. This person was once deemed unmarketable. Doki's Nendoroid is one of the best sellers now. Remember, the Nendo is in pre-sale right now. Buy. So we can have a bounty hunter, Nendo. Her Nendoroid figure is on one of the top sellers, Ani's Sparkling Summer, along with others that you see here, from Hunter x Hunter and others that you would expect from anime and such. She is one of the best sellers because people were waiting for this for a long time, ever since the whole debacle with the Rainbow Company. We've wanted this. Please read the community notes, of course. Let's take a look at the community note. Of course, we always want to. It says, before ordering anything from Goodsmile.us, please note that there have been multiple reports of users having their credit cards compromised after using them on site. Goodsmile.us has yet to publicly acknowledge or address the issue. Yes, I covered that. When it happened, remember, I covered it. I covered that Goodsmile.us. Here's one thing I recommend. If you guys are trying to do this, and you guys want to see, maybe you guys can figure out a way to safely do this, figure out the full amount that would be used, and go to a site like this. I'm going to show you a site. I am not sponsored by them. I have used them in the past, and it works really well. Privacy.com. You don't even have to use privacy.com. Ask your credit card company if they have virtual credit cards, which is basically you're using your actual credit card to create a secondary credit card account with just a certain set amount for that credit card. Which means, let's say I know after taxes and shipping and everything like that, it's going to be $50 on the dot. I make a virtual credit card with my credit card company, which is usually free. But if you don't have that, when I didn't have that, use privacy.com. But use a virtual credit card, which is usually free from a lot of the large credit card makers, credit card companies. And you say, okay, $50 on this credit card only. That means, boom, let's say they get that virtual credit card. All they're going to be able to do, they have that credit card, but everything's going to be denied because you already used the $50 that was allowed on there. There's no recurring payments that could be allowed on there, just that one-time charge that's allowed, and that's it. They never have your actual credit card number. That's why I say it's better to do it through your credit card company because it's safer. Privacy.com has my trust, but I use my personal credit card company right now. Visa, MasterCard, every one of them should have something like that. If not, then it's a small fee to use one. Do that, especially with a company like Goodsmile.us that has that issue rate. So do that. It's going to be safer for you. It's going to be a way that you can support Dokibird, you can support Goodsmile, but not have the risk of having your information taken away from you and used for, because they're saying the thing was that some people from China were suddenly buying a bunch of stuff, people from Korea were suddenly buying a bunch of stuff. Basically, your credit card information got sold on the black market. That's not good, but still, I would like to say, still, you can use this. Best revenge is massive success, French Sinatra. Doki deserves to be up there with the best. I hope next year she'll achieve more than before, but I also hope she finds a good balance between making progress and chilling out before committing to more projects. Yes, she is a hard worker. I do know how that grind goes. Girl's a crazy workaholic, but she does it out of love and passion for the VTuber community, as I do as well. But she is orders of magnitude, thousands of times bigger than myself, and deservedly so. So yeah, I kind of understand the grind. But yes, everyone wants her to take a rest. Everyone does. Digital live stream. Of course, like I said, the MGS Con 3 digital live stream, which will surely make Mint extremely happy. Make sure to head over to mgscon.com for any updates on MGS Con 3. Minto dreaming of becoming Naked Snake, biggest fan comes true. Hope we have David Hayter doing Snake voice line for Minto live. Of course, hopefully. And here we go. Of course, like I said, we're blown away by the dedication to MGS fandom. Thanks to you all, we've hit a stretch goal. The VR live stream will now be hosted by Mint Phantom and Vanessa Marshall. Anyone watching from home will be in good hands as they answer questions and keep part of the action. Keep you all as part of the action. Incoming transmission, the Kickstarter goal has been reached. And here we go, the Kickstarter rewards for people who did go into Kickstarter. Big Frogman plushie, poster, backpack, hat, hotel keychain, and a patch, of course. It's going to be August 23rd, 2025, so it's next year. Maid Mint is like, huh? Nothing but dubs, yippee. A lot of people super happy. Here we go. The Kickstarter live until December 15th. It has already been done. It's already finished. And everyone has been able to, the first stretch goal has been able to be reached. It's going to be amazing. This is a fan con, of course. And, of course, Maid Mint, as we all know, is a humongous fan of Solid Snake. Humongous fan of Metal Gear Solid. It's just good news for her and good news for the community. VTuber artist, a VTuber mama of many, many people, as you can see here, was a winner in the VTuber Awards. They won VTuber Parent of the Year. Here are the members who are designed by them. Here's a large look from left to right. you can recognize a lot of these faces. Like, you have Fruit, you have Cinder, you have Snuffy. Both the tall Snuffy and the small Snuffy. We have a bunch of people out here. They've done a really good job. You can see they have a certain art style to them, but also they have had some differentiation. They've experimented a little. They're not all carbon copies of themselves. And of course, Nanoless also went on her Twitter. I was going to say Twitch, but her Twitter, to congratulate everybody who was a part of it, to say the happiness that she has felt, all that kind of stuff, because of course she is happy that she's happy that she was able to win all this. Happiness did end up translating to her putting it out here. We won Parent of the Year. I want to show every model I've done so far. I guess I'll keep birthing. Lol, Obi Katie Cat. Thank you, Katie. I can't wait to have you in my womb. Oh my god. No king shaming, please. Deserve. Thank you for everything. Let's go. Congrats, Nano. Smooches your hands in the talent. Go. Congrats. Everyone is saying congrats. Some of her model daughters came out and said congrats and everything. So it is a big moment for all VTuber artists to have something like that in the VTuber Awards. Ada Culture is talking about Vexoria the Sun Eater. Vexoria the Sun Eater recently had some surgery that she had to undergo to to get better. If you know or don't know, Vexoria has a long battle, a winning battle. She's winning with cancer diagnosis and things like that. She's been very successful. You have her friends, her family, her husband, and her children have all been supporting her. So has her community. With Vex's return and stunning new outfit debut, we are super happy to announce our merch collaboration with her. There's so many awesome custom items for you guys, including her model's lanyard. Make sure to grab a few goodies when they're available until January 20th. Here we go. Also, Vex puts out, thank you. You all blew my mind and made me feel so loved tonight. This was in her comeback stream. Coming back was so scary. I didn't know if you'd all still remember me. Taking such a long break was necessary for me because she took months of break. That fear, but it was so terrifying as a creator. The fear was gone within a minute of being live. Thank you so much for being there for me, waiting for me to come back. I love you all so much. Thank you for your love and support of the new model, and I hope you enjoy the new merch, the pocket, that, and all the things I've worked so hard for you all. Thank you for my friends for sweet messages you recorded for me. Thank you for your welcome back art, for amazing welcome back art. Thank you for the insane hype train. Thank you for just being you. Mom's back, guys. We're so back. Love you all. Got a lot of cool things planned. Snackifices scheduled soon. This is her new look, of course, that people show here. This is the new look of everybody here. Welcome back, Vexoria. Had the honor of doing this in place of Cultist Zolan. Cultist Zolan is her husband, by the way. To celebrate return of incredible Vex the Sun Eater. She's been through so much and is such a huge inspiration for so many, including myself. And I'm so very happy that she's back. We love you, Vex, and welcome back. Of course, big one here. Thank you so much, Zenny, for working for this with me on this welcome back piece for Vex and friends. Thank you for being patient as I got all the references. And of course, one last piece of news on Vexoria the Sun Eater. She is going to be in an anime, it looks like. Chubra, coming out early next year from Media Blasters. Big thanks to Yara Naika VO for the opportunity to breathe life into these ladies. It's gonna be Valerie Bell voices, Tsukamoto Natsumi and Wala. So basically both of them, they're both gonna be voiced by her in the English dub, of course, of everything. It's big news and a big announcement for her. Layna Lazar is a New Zealand horror content creator. I think that's what NZ means. And she recently had an amazing thing happen to her, which was she was presenting because it did happen before on December 14th. She presented the Best Indie Horror Award at tonight's live show. She absolutely honored to be presenting this year's Best Indie Horror Award. Horror has been my passion my entire life and a career. Massive thank you to Horror Game Awards. She is a large creator that does focus on horror and horror games and horror style. She has a very big aesthetic in that way, and this is a big thing for them whenever this happens. And of course, here is the whole thing from the Horror Game Awards returning 2025, and the whole live stream is here on YouTube. Let's see if I can get you to the part where she announces. Of course, we have all the stuff here, everyone doing their stuff, and of course, slowly but surely we get to it. We'll get to it eventually. I see Layna here.
The Deep. And the winner this year is Still Wakes the Deep. Congratulations to the Chinese Room and giving us the wonderful Eldritch experience that we have all loved and enjoyed. This incredible story is not one that will ever be forgotten.
And there you go. Her announcing at the awards. This is always a big thing, whether you are a small VTuber, a large VTuber. And yes, that is her new design. That is a new design that she popped up with. It is very, very horror-esque. Very, very detailed. Very beautiful design. Love it myself. And yes, congratulations, Layna, for being a part of this whole thing and for, you know, having the honor of being able to do that. Umi Kyoku, a creator who is a painfully thick and mentally sick yandere whale shark. So she's a whale shark. Christmas Carol, a live reading. On a cold Saturday night in a world shrouded by greed and shadows, one man's soul teeters on the edge of damnation. Join us for a live reading of this timeless classic, A Christmas Carol, on December 21st at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is going to be 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on that day. And the people who are going to be is Amaya Whisper. As you can see here, I'm going to show you the little looks of them. Amaya Whisper, Brialt Cookie Box, you have Sojindo, you have Komiyama Ambrose from Globy, Lane Blanc, you have Non Anon, Obake Pam, which is also someone big, Rain VT, you have Kyoku Umi, of course, and V Vanderbros. Yep, Wilhelm Vanderbros, of course, another one. So you have all these people who are going to be doing this, and this is, of course, their intro to it.
World shrouded by greed and shadows. One man's soul teeters on the edge of damnation.
It does. It definitely does.
Meet Ebenezer Scrooge, a man so consumed by his wealth, he's forgotten the warmth of the human heart. But when the clock strikes midnight, the past, present, and future collide.
So there we go. The Ghost of Christmas Past, Ghost of Christmas Present, Ghost of Christmas Future, or Christmas things to come, whatever it is. That last word, interesting. But there we go. Umi Kyoku is going to be doing that. The waiting room is there. A lot of people starring. Also, Lane Blanc for voicing the traitor, which is awesome, of course. It is good to see projects like this happen. It is a very good thing to see projects be created and people allowing their creativity to shine. Omaru, or Omaru Polka, is a part of Gen 5 of Hololive JP. She is the Fennec Fox ringleader, the circus ringleader of Hololive JP 5th Gen. Recently, as I had done several days ago, I mentioned that she was going to be having the whole, you know, debut with a new look, the new styling, the new, just basically new outfit. I call it a new design because the hair is different. Other things are different. They're probably updated a little bit of things, not just outfit wise. At least that's what I was thinking. It may just be a pure outfit, of course, but let's take a look at the actual live broadcast, which is the important part. Of course, right here, that's Omaru Polka. She is the ringleader. A lot of people had different ideas of what it was going to be. Some of them got it like really, really well. Like some here got it interesting there. This one ended up being like the closest to what it ended up being, I think. Like a lot of people had good ideas of what it was. Very good ideas. Like very good ideas. Like, look at that. Very freaking good ideas. And here is the design. Of course, they always start with the feet. Always starting with the feet. Always start with them grippers. And then, of course, you have the thighs. A little bit of thigh squish there. And, of course, the fluffy dress that she has. The shortish, fluffy dress that fits her aesthetic. There you go. Very, very cute bag there. Very, very cute hip bag there. I do love the style. Like I was saying, some of them got it like extremely right. And yeah, it looks like they did update a couple of things, but that is a very nice, it looks like a diner, a 50s diner polka with the twin tails, like the fluffy twin tail, and the wonderful everything. I mean, like a lot of the accessories there are very wonderful. And of course, she has a different design as well. Right here, a black and white version, a version here with a side of ponytail, which is very, very nice. A lot of different looks to it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I always find it funny because I always think that in these situations, there might be a situation where they accidentally show the nude version. That would be hilarious. Although most, I think Cinder's probably one of the few who actually has the full nude model. Most, they don't care if it's a Barbie nude model. Most of them have like a Barbie style nude model where there's no nips or anything like that. So who knows? It might be like that underneath there. They might just be empty, like a quite literal void there. You never know. But very big congratulations to her. And of course, I have to show you the look of everything as it always shows up here. Here we have the main look. Here we have the newer look, the side ponytail with the black and white, which I didn't show in the video. Here we have the fluffy tails with the black and white. And here we have the fluffy tails with the hat as well, and the white and red stripe, which is beautiful looking. All of this is absolutely beautiful. And she did a new cover song. This is all going to be a part of this. It's going to be a bit of a longer video. I do apologize for this. But she did a cover song of Love is a la Mode. Here we go. Now, of course, that's all the audio that I can give you, unfortunately, because a lot of these things, not necessarily Hololive or cover. I've rarely had Hololive or cover come after me for these types of things. It's usually some side person that does it. And I just don't want to take the risk. There are copyright trolls out there that use that try to get you. And you have to have a certain number, like percentage-wise, above a certain thing in order for them to get you for it, like above 10% or something like that. And some copyright trolls do end up getting you for that. So that's why I want to show you just some of the video of it, some of the visuals of the whole thing. They did a full job. Of course, this is a cover of Love a la Mode, which is beautiful. I'm glad that she was able to do that. Congratulations, humongous congratulations. And of course, the person who did Naho Road, who did a lot of the visuals for it. I was in charge of video for Love is a la Mode, atmosphere design to match the diner costume. And here's everything they're showing here. The full design, everything shown. Beautiful job, wonderful job to everyone involved. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up and coming VTubers of different sizes, shapes, forms, and everything in between, because I do like having a good experience with all this stuff, and like having that positivity pop out instead of having all this negativity that you see everywhere in the VTubing space, the Twitter sphere, all that kind of stuff. Trying to bring positivity, not backstabbing or any of that kind of thing. So today we're talking about Kakchu, which is a cactus VTuber for what it looks like. They mentioned cactus VTuber there. Right now, from what I can see, they only have the YouTube at least connected. And here we go. Let's take a look a little bit.
If I make this, you are going to name your first child Kakchu. If I make this jump, you are going to name your second child Kakchu. And now, if I make this jump, you are going to name your third child Kakchu. Fourth child Kai. Fifth.
You're going to name your dog Kakchu at some point. I mean, somebody's going to name something Kakchu. It's going to happen. Gosh darn it, for me, it would be like your 125th child, maybe, possibly having the first letter of one of my names in there. It's probably what would be me. I'm worse than Kakchu at most of these games. So thank you again, Kakchu, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. And I do hope that this helps bring some more eyes onto yours, which is why I always do this. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news, or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.